What's up, Illuminators? It's Charlie here. We're getting closer now to the second year of Lorcana, and we're only a week away from the announcement of Set 5. We've seen so many franchises in Disney Lorcana so far, but there are still so many more yet to make their debut. So today we're counting down our top 10 picks of animated movie franchises we'd like to see in Lorcana, and also talking about 3 we might not be seeing anytime soon. We'll be taking a closer look at Disney Animation Studios' back catalogue, at those films that have had a long-lasting cultural impact, as well as newer titles that we think would be amazing additions for Disney Lorcana. Are you ready? Let's go! Number 10, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Based on Kenneth Grahame's classic novel The Wind in the Willows, this story follows 3 friends, Ratty, Mole and Badger, as they help Mr. Toad get out of trouble. Even if you've never watched the movie, most people will have seen Mr. Toad's face in one place or another, as he's featured prominently across Disney parks, with rides and restaurants, such as Disneyland's Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, as well as Toad Hall Restaurant located in Disneyland Paris. With such a charismatic cast of friends, this is one franchise we'd love to see make the cut, even if an appearance might happen only later in the future of the game. Number 9, Big Hero 6. Set in the futuristic San Francisco, Big Hero 6 follows the story of Hiro Hamada and his inflatable sidekick Baymax.
Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion.
Along with a team of heroes trying to bring down the villainous yokai. Whilst Big Hero 6 is based loosely on a Marvel comic of the same name, Disney does of course own the rights, and since we've seen Hiro and Baymax pop up in Kingdom Hearts, we have high hopes they could make an appearance in Lorcana too. Number 8, The Black Cauldron. One of Disney's darkest yet most beloved films, The Black Cauldron has maintained a cult following since its release, even if it receives slightly less attention from wider audiences. But since Lorcana is a great way to introduce new audiences to classic tales, it's the perfect franchise to bring to life in a TCG form. Characters like Taran, Gurgi, and the so cruel, so evil Horned King all offer the potential for fun new character cards, while the location of Prydain and the Black Cauldron itself will make some really fun additions. Number 7, Wish, the most recent film on our list and the most recent release from Disney Animation Studios. Wish pays homage to 100 years of Disney Studios and features a whole host of new characters, as well as references to the classics too. While Wish might have been polarizing among some fans, we absolutely love the film. In particular, the soundtrack is a jukebox of wonderful songs that would fit perfectly into Lorcana. And let's not forget the characters. Asher, King Magnifico, Valentino, and even the star of the show all provide plenty of potential here.
So your dust is my dust? Fantastic!
We could even imagine some very fun Easter eggs comparing the Wish imaginations of some classic characters. Number 6, The Fox and the Hound. We can't be the only ones who choke up at the mere mention of this one, right? While this film might be single-handedly responsible for the collective trauma of millions, Todd and Copper surely deserve their chance to shine in Lorcana. Like some of the other maybe less well-known films, this is a great opportunity to introduce these unlikely friends to a whole new generation. And outside of the main duo, Fox and the Hound has some wonderful character design in the forms of Big Mama, Widow Tweed, and Amos Slade, who would all fit right into Disney Lorcana. Number 5, Bambi. While he may not walk too good, Bambi is conspicuous in his absence from Lorcana so far. One of Disney's earliest films, but not the oldest on our list, Bambi tells the story of a young deer growing up in the forest following a terrible tragedy. As with many other films on our list, this is another one with a wide cast of charismatic characters that would all fit comfortably into Lorcana. A rush thumper, an evasive flower, and how epic would a Bambi Great Prince of the Forest Enchanted card look? Number 4, Dumbo. The 4th release from Walt Disney Animation Studios, and the oldest film not to yet make it into Lorcana, Dumbo is another classic tale of growing up different. Dumbo is definitely one of the cornerstones of Disney's classic tales, featuring heavily in marketing, as well as being ubiquitous across all of Disney's theme parks, so we'd love to see him crash his way into Lorcana. While we wouldn't expect to see some of the more problematic elements, classic characters like Dumbo, Timothy Q. Mouse, and Casey Jr. all fully deserve their spots. Number 3, the Aristocats. Now in your best French accent. To which pets do the others tip their hats? Naturellement, the Aristocats. This charming tale of a wealthy duchess and her 3 adorable kittens, the Aristocats is well known for blending its early 1900s Parisian setting with a smooth, jazzy soundtrack. The Aristocats features an ensemble cast of colourful characters. Duchess and her kittens Toulouse, Mary and Berlioz scream out for some fun synergies, while the smooth-talking street cat Thomas O'Malley and his best friend Scat Cat would definitely add a fun flavour too. Can you imagine an Everyone Wants to Be a Cat Sing Together card with Scat Cat and the crew singing together? We've seen plenty of dogs and 101 Dalmatians, so it's about time we saw some more cats join the fray. Number 2, Lady and the Tramp. Another classic that is surprisingly absent from Disney Lorcana so far. Lady and the Tramp tells the unexpected love story between a lady and, well, a tramp. We would definitely love to see some cards that set up the famous scene in a back alley behind an Italian restaurant. Could we see a spaghetti and meatballs item card perhaps? While the recent live-action adaptation of Lady and the Tramp definitely brought some attention to it, Lorcana could continue that and introduce Lady and the Tramp to a new generation. Before we get to our number 1 pick of franchises we'd like to see, let's talk about a few that we might not be seeing anytime soon.
Now here is a riddle to guess if you can sing the bells of Notre Dame.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame is certainly one of Disney's darkest tales, featuring infanticide, xenophobia, and a whole host of religious overtones. It's these themes that might prevent it from being part of Disney Lorcana anytime soon. But in our opinion, this is a massive missed opportunity. Quasimodo is an amazingly nuanced character, contrasted with the singularly evil Claude Frollo. Both of these would make fantastic cards. And let's not forget our personal favourite Disney song Hellfire, which could certainly join the likes of Be Prepared as a card that causes some massive destruction. Banish all ink maybe?
Like fire, hellfire, this fire in my...
And come on, Hugo, Victor and Laverne Gargoyle synergies would just be epic.
You think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places, I guess it must be so.
Pocahontas is another loved Disney story, but has its roots in a rather problematic part of history, which we won't go into here. But we still hope in our hearts we'll see Pocahontas one day, giving this wonderful Native American princess a chance to shine and bring more representation into Lorcana. It might even be an opportunity to right some of those historical wrongs. On paper, Tarzan seems like the perfect addition to Disney Lorcana, but this is another franchise we may never see. There are no dark themes or problematic histories here, rather the trickiest of hurdles, licensing. In case you didn't know, the copyright for Tarzan is owned by the estate of the original author, Edgar Rice Burroughs. Any use of this copyrighted content will need their agreement first. It's one of the suspected reasons Tarzan stopped appearing in Kingdom Hearts 2, which is a shame because we'd love to see the world of Tarzan immortalized in Lorcana. And now the number 1 pick on our list, a Goofy movie. As children of the 90s, you know this film has a special place in our hearts, and it's one that has been requested a lot in the community. While we've seen the Goof featured in a small number of cards already, we think he'd really shine alongside his son Max. A Goofy movie is known for many iconic things that would fit so well into the world of Lorcana. Outside of Goofy and Max themselves, Powerline is incredibly popular in the Lorcana community, and giving him a card with some natural singing synergies would be epic. But let's not forget some of the other cult classics. A Cheddar Wizzy item card, a Lester's Possum Park location card, an Eye to Eye song card, and maybe even finally a playable P card. It's all of those reasons that we have to put a Goofy movie as the number 1 franchise we want to see in Lorcana. And there you have it, our list of top 10 franchises we'd like to see in Disney Lorcana. What do you think about our list? Let us know down below and tell us which franchises you're most looking forward to. We can't wait to find out which of these, if any, are going to be revealed next week as part of Lorcana's Lorecast and the announcement of Set 5. So stay tuned and happy questing!